Welcome to round 7 of the Subaru National Road Series, the Paradice Investment Goulburn to Sydney road race. This week we take a behind the scenes look at the team from GPM Wilson Racing.
If you want to move with a couple of guys that I think you can put away, then we'll ride it.
The day prior to the main race gave teams an opportunity to stretch their legs in a warm-up criterium around the streets of Goulburn.
Yeah, blow some cobwebs out after a week of easy riding after Murray won't go astray.
Prior to the day's start, the team met for their race briefing and last-minute preparations to the bikes. Under cold and misty conditions, an eager peloton took to the course.
Cold, very cold. Hopefully it warms up a bit.
It wasn't long before the skies cleared to reveal a picture-perfect day for racing.
Pretty fast down the highway, hoping to get a tailwind like we usually do, so brake will probably go early, and with any luck it might stay away. The hill's obviously going to be tough.
From just over the 5 kilometre mark, an early break containing riders from Budget Forklifts, Razorback Professional Cycling, GPM Wilson Racing and the Illawarra Cycling Club made an immediate impact. The break opened a commanding 2-minute 55-second gap on the lead into the first king of the mountain. Though without a rider in the forward group, the team of Genesys Wealth advisors were pushing hard at the front to reel them back in.
Yeah, just if you can get in with the right move, then you might have a bit of luck, but you know, it'll go pretty quick up the climb, so you've got to be at the front of the hills, getting up the front of the bunch, getting up the hills for sure.
By the descent of the first king of the mountain, the peloton had been brought back together.
A lot of tired legs from the tour of Murray, so it's going to be interesting to see how the fresh riders pull up versus the riders that did the whole tour.
The second king of the mountain, over old Razorback, broke the peloton and the race apart, with a group of riders containing all the main contenders opening a manageable gap. With a small break from Search to Retain and Razorback Professional Cycling threatening the GC, it was now time for the team of Budget Forklifts to take up the chase in earnest. Though after a brilliant day's racing, it came down to the final turn into the cheering main street of Camden before Luke Davison of Team Budget Forklifts took the win, ahead of Scott Law from the Illawarra Cycling Club and a competitive Anthony Giacoppo of Genesys Wealth advisors coming in a close third.
You know, it's great to be able to do that today. It was a tough race up the back of Razorback, and there were multiple guys trying to go as we expected. They didn't really want it to come down to a finish, and yeah, you know, it's almost too good to be true.
Budget Forklifts taking out the team classification. Luke Davison of Budget Forklifts, as a result of the hard-fought win, retains the Subaru National Road Series leaders jersey.